Taliban sniper, a British army interpreter, a YouTuber and a villager. How 4 Afghan lives have transformed. As the Taliban advanced across Afghanistan last year, we met Nadine, a Taliban sniper who's killed dozens of Afghan army soldiers.
We will fight until there is an Islamic system here.
Now, a year on, he's got an office job. The Taliban are changing from insurgents to a government.
We were fighting against our enemies with our weapons. Now we are serving our people with our pens.
What's harder, fighting or governing?
Governing is much harder than war.
When the Taliban entered Kabul last August, many were terrified. YouTuber Rowena went and filmed them. Since then, female TV presenters have been ordered to cover their faces, whilst there's been dismay as most girls' secondary schools remain closed. 12 months after the takeover, Rowena is pushing boundaries and still making videos. But out and about, she's dressing more conservatively and chooses her words carefully.
My request to the Taliban is, women and girls do observe the hijab. They should be given all the freedoms granted by Islam. They should be allowed to work and study.
The chaos outside Kabul airport was watched around the world last year.
My family, my newborn baby.
Struggling to get inside, we met this former British Army interpreter and his young family. Khalid was eventually evacuated and given a house in the UK. He is grateful. Many others are still stuck in hotel rooms, but is finding it hard to adjust.
We found it so difficult life here. Honestly, yes, I am happy, but you know, there is a saying, nowhere is like homeland.
After the Taliban takeover last year, we visited one of the many Afghan villages along the front lines.
Because of the war, we couldn't even go to the market. Now we can go everywhere.
Now there's peace, but also a deep economic crisis.
There is no work, no jobs. It is true there was more money during previous government, but the situation was bad. They caused us too many problems.
But like those villagers, there are those here who feel better off with the Taliban in control. Many others, though, are deeply despondent, even if they're too afraid to say so in public. The two priorities ordinary people want to see addressed the most: the continued closure of most girls' secondary schools and the dire economic situation.